Hello everybody, Kevin here, WAF94, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're back with another monthly update video, and today we're all going to be talking about the monthly uploads and updates regarding March. And March is going to be wouldn't say too crazy, but we definitely got I think at least a few big games that we're going to be checking out. And without further ado, let's get to it. So, you probably have noticed this is probably coming out in like a day. By the time you see this video uploaded, the game should be out. But I've been looking forward on playing Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. I have tried the demo just yesterday, and I'm sold. I'm completely sold on the game. So you guys don't know what Wo Long. Wo Long is pretty much, I guess, Nioh. But set in China, and we really haven't gotten too many games set in China lately besides Dynasty Warriors. But yeah, we've hardly got any games set based in China, and I think this is like one of the first few big games coming out that's gonna be set in China. Of course, you got Black Wukong, or whatever that one's called. That one's gonna be probably come out probably next year or so, or if not longer. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Wo Long for a long time because it's made by Team Ninja, the same guys who created Nioh 2, also the OG developer. I wouldn't say OG developer, but they are the original company that made Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. Now it's not the same people, unfortunately. I'm not sure what happened to them. I think they work on Wanted Dead, but I heard a lot of mixed things about the game, so I'm just gonna wait until that game goes on sale before I even dive deeper into Wanted Dead, because I do want to play it because it's made by the original developers of Ninja Gaiden. It's just that it's a lot of mixed press on it, and plus it's a $60 game. I heard the game is really short, so I'm gonna hold off on buying that game for now until it goes, on a deep sale. Then maybe I'll consider buying it. But Wo Long is going to be the biggest highlight for the month. From what I played in the demo, which lasted like around 2 hours of gameplay, depending on how you play the game on the demo, I really enjoyed Wo Long. It's definitely something refreshing, something new for me to play, especially on a game that is very heavily reliant on parry. And you know me, I suck at parry. But this is like one of the few games where I think I got the parry system spot on, and that's why I enjoyed the demo so much. I think it's probably the easiest parry system to learn of all the other games I've played so far, and the hit frames, the detection, the impact from this, from the weapons that you hit on enemies, it sounds so good, and I just like the game being set in back in historical China, but with a mix of a little bit of Team Ninja spice. Now the game now you gotta face zombies, demons, and all kinds of weird abominations across all of China, and that, like I said, I'm all down for it, because I do enjoy watching wuxia, the genre for the Chinese films, and lately there hasn't been any good ones lately, but from back in the good old days when they were making good ones, I was really a big fan of Chinese film, especially in the wuxia genre, and Wo Long definitely has that wuxia spice to it. But the only biggest difference is you can play the game. So like I said, cannot wait to play the full game. The game is due to come out, by the time you see this video, it should be out by today. But I'm definitely looking forward to the game. Hopefully they optimize the game for the PC version, because from what I play in the demo, it runs like ass. But for the most part, it is playable, but don't expect the game to run above 60 frames, because the game is limited to only 60 frames. And the game does have some stutter, does have a weird frame lag issue. Not much stutters, but the game, you definitely feel the game is definitely running below 60 frames, and that's not good. So hopefully they nailed it. They kind of fixed that with a hot fix, by the time the game comes out. But yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to playing the game. I will be playing the game in Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, because, well, it's being set in China, and plus most people will probably play the game in Japanese, so more likely are going to read subtitles anyways for most of the dialogue, so we might as well set the game's language to Chinese as intended, although I think the game is voiced in Japanese originally, but I'm gonna play the game in Chinese because of immersion, of course, and just to have that authentic feel of, you know, you're in a wuxia adventure, type of feeling as I play the game. And I don't know, to me it sounds the best. I tried Japanese sounds pretty good. English is passable, but you know me, I'm not really a fan of English dubs when it comes to games made from different countries, especially from Japan. So honestly, I recommend you guys just play the game in Japanese, but me personally will be playing Chinese, so just to get that authentic feel. But yeah, stay tuned for Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. That's going to be the biggest highlight of the month. Probably not going to be able to beat the game in 1 month for sure, but we'll definitely be playing a whole lot of it, that's for sure. Of course, we got the latest Season 4 update for Battlefield 2042. This update is going to feature the last specialist they're going to add, and then after that, and after Season 4, they're just going to focus on making more maps, weapons, make the game overall just play better, which I think is for the best direction. I don't think any sort of specialist or hero classes should belong in any Battlefield games at all. I think Battlefield should just strictly just be a class system. That's it. It should be a class system. You're just a simple grunt, just doing what you can and winning the war. That's what me personally I like about Battlefield, because Battlefield is just it's a little bit more semi-realistic. I wouldn't say it's ultra realistic like Squad and Hell Let Loose, but it's semi-realistic to the point it feels grounded. It feels like you're fighting an actual battlefield and you're just a simple grunt trying to do what you can to stay alive. Me personally, I give no two shit about specialists, to be honest. So the more they add more content to the game, the better. But yeah, hopefully the next Battlefield game that is coming out probably next year. Hopefully it's next year, not this year. They should just focus on just going back to its root. No more hero classes. Just keep it basic with just the simple classes. Maybe revamp Conquest a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting, rather than capture this objective here, capture this objective here. I do quite like the new sector system they added for Conquest, so maybe keep that in there, but maybe add some additional objectives like side missions you can do, which will be beneficial for your team. Like for example, faster vehicle spawn rate if you do this optional objectives of destroying the fuel supply or some other stuff, etc. You get what I'm feeling, just to spice Conquest up a little bit. But yeah, we'll be checking out the new map, aka called Flashpoint, which is supposedly one of the most close quarter type maps added ever in Battlefield 2042, which I'm thinking I'm gonna probably enjoy it quite a bit, because me, I like infantry combat, and from what I've seen in the trailer, it looks absolutely insane. The new specialist, I think is a good addition to that they added as well, because you can just put the little device down and it stops all lock-on systems from javelins, planes, helicopter. Also disrupts the claymores and other gadgets in the area too. I think she's definitely going to probably be playing a much bigger role compared to the other recon specialists that they added. Although Pike is pretty good too with her war hacks ability, but I think Camilla potentially might be good. I don't know for sure. I have to play the game for myself and play as her to get a good feeling of her gadget and all that stuff. But 2042 is definitely shaping up to be a pretty good, decent game. Definitely a huge turnaround, although the game should have launched as it should like this, but nothing you can do about it. You can always blame EA on that, but I'm also blaming half it on DICE as well for being a bit incompetent, when it comes to making the game work. Like honestly, they should have just delayed the game for next year instead of releasing the game at that current state. But now 2042 is a better game. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully they keep supporting the game until the next Battlefield comes out, hopefully next year, so that way it keeps 2042 fresh. And I'm hoping that 2042 does get some more support, because like I said, the game is a much better state now, and hopefully they continue to do so in future seasons. But yeah, stay tuned for the showcase of the new map Flashpoint, as well as the showcase of the new specialist Camilla, as well as some of the cool new weapons that they added as well. because I'm thinking we're gonna have a blast with that game. And hopefully I'll be able to get some of my buddies to join along, and we can do some more jolly co-op and play some games together. Because in my opinion, I think that's the best way to play Battlefield. Play with your friends, because once you know what you're doing the whole Battlefield, you're pretty much unstoppable at that rate, and it makes a huge difference. You saw multiple of my videos from Battlefield 4, 5, 2042 of how much of a difference it can make when we are communicating to each other and we actually do, what we're supposed to do. Cap that objective, hold that base, do all those kind of stuff, etc. It makes a huge difference. That's what makes Battlefield so unique compared to Call of Duty, because you can never get those moments in Call of Duty. But yeah, stay tuned for some more 2042 content for Season 4. Speaking of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 has just released Season 2 as well, and you know what that means. I'm going to be checking out Modern Warfare 2 a lot more now, and I'm thinking about going back into the grind again to finish up that Season 2 Battle Pass. Last month we just showcased some of the game modes that they added back into Modern Warfare 2, like Gun Game, Grind, Infected. And for the most part, they're pretty good. They also added Museum back, although they listed as a new map in the roadmap, but it's not a new map. That was supposed to come at launch at first, but because of legal accusation going on, they weren't able to release Museum at launch. But now the map is back, and I personally like Museum compared to most of the new maps that they added for Modern Warfare 2. And we did try out the new shotgun as well. The new shotgun, the semi-automatic shotgun, is pretty good. I have yet to unlock the ISO Hemlock assault rifle. Once I get that unlocked, I cannot wait to test that gun now. Because you know me, I'm an assault rifle enthusiast. I always like running and gunning with assault rifles most of the times. SMG, depending on the situation sometimes, but I prefer to use assault rifles of any other guns in the game. And hopefully we'll be able to get that gun unlocked, because that gun looks like it's pretty good. A lot of people have been using it a lot as well, so I'm thinking the gun's gotta be really good, right? So so yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get the raid showcase as well, and showcase also done the latest spec op mission as well. But it just solely depends on if my friends are willing to play some more Modern Warfare 2. And hopefully we'll be able to check out the new map as well for DMZ, and maybe do some Battle Royale Resurgence as well, because that's the only reason I played Warzone is Resurgence back in Warzone 1.0, and I love it. And now that Resurgence is back, I'm definitely gonna be taking another shot for Battle Royale and the Resurgence mode. It's probably going to be a whole lot different than Warzone 1, but at least we'll be able to experience Resurgence once again. And I do quite like that feature where your teammate dies, but then they keep coming back until you kill off the rest of the team. I do like that aspect. It keeps the game more. It keeps the game more going. It's definitely a lot more faster paced, a lot more chaotic as well. And overall, I just find it more enjoyable compared to regular Battle Royale. So hopefully we'll be able to play some of that, but definitely expect some more multiplayer content and potential Spec Ops content as well for Modern Warfare 2 Season 2. We've been playing a lot of Atomic Heart lately, and so far I'm really enjoying the game. Atomic Heart definitely not really groundbreaking, but it has definitely meet my expectations for sure. And surprisingly, the game did not came out like shit. It did not came out like shit, and the game ran pretty good, and for the most part the game plays really good as well. It's pretty much BioShock mixed with Fallout, but set in the Soviet Union. And I do like that aspect, especially the retro futuristic setting. But the gameplay is definitely what keeps me going. Definitely a huge door back to the good old Half-Life games. With how you gotta manage the resources, you gotta solve puzzles, environmental hazards. Definitely a lot of BioShock Half-Life inspiration, with a little bit of Fallout spice into the game, with considering the game is set in a virtual futuristic Soviet Union. And they even have their own Pip-Boy mascot too. They call it the Soviet Boy. I think that's what everybody nicknamed him, but it's essentially a Pip-Boy, but it's for the Soviet Union, so that's why they just call him Soviet Boy. And so they have this little cool cartoons, animated stuff that that you can see throughout the whole game, including like the stuff you can see for your stat. It shows for that as well, like a little short cartoon. But overall, I think the game is pretty good. It's pretty damn crazy as well. I think the game definitely lives up to the hype. I have yet to be in the game yet. Hopefully, I'll be able to beat the game perhaps this month. But there is definitely no guarantees on that. Because Atomic Heart looks like it's going to be a huge game to play and explore. And I have a feeling we're not going to beat this game in one go. But we're definitely going to be playing it quite a bit though. Just to see if the game really lives up to the hype once we beat it. And who knows? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, stay tuned for some more Atomic Heart because I'm looking forward to it. Another game I definitely want to check out again is another game that we're all going to be checking out is Like a Dragon Ishin. Now, this is the Yakuza spin-off / prequel where you get to play as Sakamoto Wayoma, which is pretty much is Kiryu from the Yakuza series, but set in this Pacific time period, playing as a different character. And so far, it's a crazy game. I like it so far. It's pretty much Yakuza set back in the samurai era, and for the most part, I like it. And I do like the new combat system that they added with the game. Well, it's not really new, but it's kind of bringing back the old fighting system from the old Yakuza game before they went turn-based with Like a Dragon. And I definitely miss using the old fight system from Yakuza game. It makes it definitely very entertaining to watch, as well as the impact, the raw impact that you get from doing those finishing moves. It's extremely brutal, and I cannot wait to check out Like a Dragon Ishin. We're probably not gonna do a full playthrough on this game, depending on how many views we get. But so far, I'm definitely liking what I've experienced so far in Like a Dragon Ishin. It's definitely something different than other standard games. But for the most part, I think any other Yakuza fans will probably appreciate this game. I certainly like the game and what they've done for it, but time will tell as we keep playing the game. I'm not sure how many side missions there are. Knowing it's a Yakuza game, it's going to be a shitload of side missions, a lot of freaking little mini games that you're going to probably be able to play. But I'm looking forward to it. We're also going to be checking out some more Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I've been holding up this game for a little bit now, and I kind of want to come back into Hogwarts Legacy again. And this is definitely a contender for Game of the Year for 2023. This game definitely blew me away. It blew everybody away. And coming from somebody that's not a fan of Harry Potter, even though I did watch all films, including the first Fantastic Beasts, this game really surprised me of how well crafted the game is. The game world itself, the atmosphere, the dialogue as well for a lot of these characters. It just sucks you in so easily, and I think that's why Hogwarts Legacy is so successful, because they absolutely nailed Hogwarts and the overall atmosphere of the Harry Potter universe, and just the gameplay and just exploring new things. It's just every time you explore new stuff, it's always something new, and it's always something very interesting to see. And like I said, like it's always something cool and exciting to find new stuff in that game, because you never know what you're gonna find in that game. There's always a lot of secrets to find in that game, and I definitely want to play some more Hogwarts Legacy. Definitely not gonna be able to beat this game in one go, but yeah, you can bet your ass I will definitely be playing some more Hogwarts Legacy, and we will continue our adventure to see what lies ahead. What is the meaning, what is the true purpose of the ancient magic that we have, or the other people that has that same ability. We don't know, but I'm definitely very curious on how the story progresses onward. Especially you got the big evil goblin guy that is after our ass, because we got that little spark of ancient magic. So definitely cannot wait to check out some more Hogwarts Legacy, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping you guys are looking forward to it as well. Another big highlight of the month is going to be Sons of the Forest. Now, I have played the first Forest, but I have never beaten it. So, but we're gonna be diving blindly into Sons of the Forest because I have been hearing a lot of good things about this game. I've seen a lot of my friends buying the game as well, so I jumped the gun and bought the game as well, and I'm hoping this game will live up to the hype. But from what I've seen from all the reviews and from my friends, everybody has been digging this game quite a bit, and I cannot wait to check out this game out and see what it has to offer. Now the game is early access, so there are going to probably be a lot of content. There's probably going to be a lot of new content that's going to be added over the years. So I'm saying that. So what I'm saying is that we're probably definitely going to be coming back to this game once they added new stuff and maybe potential new multiple endings as well. So we're definitely going to be checking this game out and see what it has to offer because it looks pretty crazy. We might potentially be able to play with my friends as well because, like I said, a lot of my friends have this game already. So we might be able to play with them, but for the most part, I think we're all going to just be doing mainly on solo mode. And we might be able to beat the game. It depends how well we do. Depends if we don't get absolutely messed up. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the Sons of the Forest and to see what it has to offer. Of course, we cannot mention Fallout 3 Tales of Two Wasteland. Now, I've been slacking on Fallout 3 last month. I intended on uploading more videos for Fallout 3. But Atomic Heart came out, Hogwarts Legacy came out. I just really didn't have the time to play some more Fallout 3 because I wanted to play those games a lot more than Fallout 3. But Fallout 3 is going to be back on track for this month. Hopefully, we'll be able to upload at least 9 videos, if not potentially 12 videos this month if I'm consistently with my uploads for this month, because last month I did miss a couple of days just because I didn't really have the time to edit some videos. I came back from work, I very exhausted, didn't really have the time to do anything on those past couple of days. But now it should be a little bit better now. I should be able to upload a whole lot more videos. No guarantees though that we're gonna be consistent, but I will do what I can and uploading some more videos. But yeah, Fallout 3, I'm definitely intending on uploading a lot more videos compared to 3 last month, because like I said, it's gonna be a long-term playthrough. So we're gonna play the game throughout the whole year, and then by the time we beat the game and the DLC, we'll definitely be on track on doing our full playthrough for Fallout New Vegas. Because I could do New Vegas, but right now there's a lot of mods that is currently in development that I want to use that mod. I want to use that mod when it comes out and is ready. So that's why I've been holding off on New Vegas for now. So once, like I said, once we beat Fallout 3, we can just go straight to New Vegas, and then boom, that's going to be the biggest ambitious playthrough ever going to do. It's going to have a mix of everything: minor RP, full playthrough of all the DLC in the main game, as well as a lot of quest mods, as well as being, like a series as well. So it's going to act like, episodes, and obviously I'm going to do some cinematography as well. So it's going to be some cutscenes that I will personally set up to make the playthrough a whole lot more interesting. So but for now, we'll stick with Fallout 3 Tales of Two Wasteland. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. There are 3 games that I'm gonna do honorable mentions, because these games might not be able to have time to check them out. But these 3 games we might potentially play this month. It's going to be Hi-Fi Rush, Gigabash, and Returnal. I've been having a lot of fun with Returnal, so I think we might come back to Returnal. But I definitely want to check out Hi-Fi Rush, because this is a game made by Tango Gameworks, the same developers that created Ghostwire Tokyo, the Evil Within games, also produced by the legendary Shinji Mikami as well, the guy who created Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, you name it, your crazy iconic games that came out back in the mid-2000s. And it is a rhythm melee-based game, but this game definitely caught my attention and my curiosity in buying the game, because I did watch my friend playing it through a stream, and he convinced. I bought the game, but he convinced me to play the game. So I'm definitely gonna probably play the game. Not sure it's gonna be this month though, but I'm hoping I could squeeze Hi-Fi Rush into the mix of this ridiculous schedule this month. And of course, the last game I want to play again is Gigabash. I definitely had a lot of fun playing as the alien squid thing, as well as the big boy with the big ass fist with horns. I'm definitely hoping that we'll be able to beat the story mode, and then we could check out the Godzilla DLC pack as well in arcade mode, because that's the main reason I bought the game, is the Godzilla 4 Kaiju pack. And of course you can play as the King of the Monster himself. So hopefully we can squeeze that in. Like I said, no guarantee that I'll be able to get these games into this month with this tight schedule of a month, but if we do, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Last but not least, Command & Conquer Generals Mods is going to be making a comeback. I don't know what mods I'm going to be checking out, but I'm thinking that it's been far too long since we have tried out Command & Conquer Generals, and I kind of want to come back to it again, because that's what really started my channel in the first place, is playing Command & Conquer Generals. And I kind of want to come back to it just to, you know, just for old time's sake, and for everybody that has been waiting for me to do Command & Conquer for the longest time, you know, for me to come back into the game again. And I've been eyeing a couple of mods that I want to try out. Like I said, I don't know what mod I'm going to be exactly using, but we'll think of something. And we also got Contra coming out with the latest version. I'm not sure if it's going to be soon. But once Contra X comes out, we're definitely going to be going full on in with Command & Conquer Generals on Contra X. We might even do some general challenge mode as well to see how well we do. But right now, we only have 009 Final, which I have yet to complete my playthrough, so I might do that. I might do that first before we get into Contra X, you know, when it comes out. But I don't know. We think of some other mods to check out, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing Command & Conquer Generals games, because it's been far too long. I've been wanting to get my fix for Command & Conquer Generals for the longest time, so not sure what mod we're gonna play, but hopefully you guys are looking forward to it, especially to the old subscribers that have been with me since the beginning of me playing just Command & Conquer Generals mods. So I'm really hoping you're looking forward to it, because it's going to be a blast coming back to Command & Conquer Generals again. And yeah, I think that's about it for the March update. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty tight schedule. It's going to be a lot of games we're going to try to squeeze in, but mainly we're all going to be doing a lot of Fallout 3, a lot of Atomic Heart, a lot of Wo Long, and definitely on Wo Long. That's going to be the biggest highlight. And of course, Hogwarts Legacy. Those are probably going to be the games I will be playing the most on March. But of course, like I said, all those games that we have mentioned, hopefully we can squeeze those games into the tight schedule as well, and hopefully we'll meet our goal for the month, because like I said, last month we've been slacking quite a bit on the last couple of weeks on uploading videos, and that's entirely my fault. Like I said, you know, work did pick up a little bit, so I was a little bit busy, so I didn't really have the time, on editing the videos or even doing any recorded sessions, because of how busy it was at the time and how exhausted it was when I come back home. So but just bear with me though, just bear with me. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, this video is all gonna come out eventually. So yeah, you just gotta bear with me, and hopefully we'll get to March on playing most of the games that we just listed just now. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here for now, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been pretty crazy here, where I'm at, because recently it just snowed. You know, it's technically the start of spring. Technically not supposed to snow, but you know, Arizona, you know, has some crazy weather lately, and yeah, we got some snow. By now, the snow, most of the snow definitely did melt it. And don't mind the jets out there doing, you know, exercise out there. I think an air show is about to pop out pretty soon, maybe this month or next month. So that's why there's a lot of planes flying in the air right now. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day out there, staying safe as always out there, because safety is #1 priority, of course. And of course, spending time with your loved ones, your best friends, and just have an awesome day, and just try to be positive as much as possible, because you can never say no to positive. And I got nothing else to say. Besides that, we got some, of course, game drops, PC games right here. Get them while they last. PC game codes only. I will list the platform that is listed for that specific game code. So it could be Steam, GOG, Epics, etc. Like EA Origins and so on forth. So, and if you guys didn't know, I always do a giveaway on PC games every month on the channel update videos. So just keep an eye out for them and make sure you get them before they're gone, because once they are redeemed, that's it. It is first come first serve. So, so be on alert on each of these videos that come out each month, because you never know what you're gonna get. You could get a badass game, you could get something small or something of a hidden gems. You never know. Again, here's the game codes right here. Knock yourself out, first come first serve, and get them while they last. But yeah, that's all I have, guys, for this month. It's been pretty crazy last month, but I feel pretty happy that we got most of the video uploads. That I think I did a pretty good job on uploading most of the videos, although I did slack a couple of weeks. So hopefully this month will be very consistent on our upload schedule. And of course, a shout out to the subscribers, especially to the ones that have been with me for the longest time. Without you guys support, without you guys watching my videos, I wouldn't be here. And for that, deep in my heart, I really appreciate your support and been there for me for so long. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me that you guys are still sticking around and watching my videos. And for that, thank you. And to the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you are looking forward of the upcoming gaming content that I'll be uploading throughout the whole years for the channel, as well as potential film projects as well. And speaking of film projects, Armored 3, I am currently doing a huge rework on my Armored 3 film projects. I did lost a lot of my data on the drafts and the scripts and the plots and all that stuff on my old USB. So I'm currently in the process of rebuilding all the stuff, all the planning for my Armored 3 film projects at the moment. So we're probably not gonna see any news on the current Armored 3 film project I'm working on, Hokkaido the Destroyer. But I'm hoping I will be able to release some sort of trailer clips or teaser this month, so keep an eye out for that, guys, because it is gonna happen. But yeah, I got nothing else to say for this channel update video, but hopefully you guys are looking forward to all the upcoming content this month, and hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day and stay safe out there. And without further ado, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you guys didn't, hit the dislike button. It's up to you. And if you guys want to leave any advice or tips of how I should improve the channel, or any other games you want to suggest for me to play, or if you want to help me make you want to help me make Armored 3 film projects, like, you know, just an idea, or if you wanted to directly help me, you know, build a whole set on Armored 3 for the films, let me know in the comments down below, and I will check them out. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end here for now, and until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.